Hello, good afternoon, and welcome back to MUFC Bias. I remain your host, Ice. And yeah, it's 24 hours to the end of the summer transfer window. Manchester United, we've done pretty well in our business this summer in terms of outgoings, in terms of recruitment, and all that. I think so far, I'll give the transfer window, say, an 8 over 10. It could just be 10 over 10 if we get a left back between now and the end of the transfer window tomorrow, and probably a another striker or something, or a left or a right winger rather. But yeah, today we'll be looking at some of the signings that we've made. We'll be looking at some signings that we still expect to go down. Yeah, some deals that we still expect to go down between now and tomorrow midnight, be it outgoings and incomings. And yeah, we know the Carabao Cup third round draws was made yesterday with Manchester United drawing Barnsley, and the Europa League draws will be made tomorrow. These are some of the stuff we'll be talking about in today's show. Quickly, let's go into it. But before we do that, I urge you to like this video if you are a subscriber, and if you like what we're doing, you like what you've heard so far, and if you are coming across this channel for the very first time, you do well to subscribe. You do not really want to miss any of our updates. So, like I always say, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and you will always be alerted whenever we come live for breaking news or for our regular updates. All right, quickly. Sancho might leave to Juventus. I mean, if that's not good news, then I don't know what is. Because for me, and when I say for me, I know I'm speaking for many Manchester United fans, that we need Sancho out of the club ASAP. He's showing so much disrespect for the club, so much disrespect to the fans, so much disrespect to the manager, and I don't think that has a place if we are really looking at this rebuild, changing this philosophy, changing the structure, changing the mindset. Then this player power shade of it needs to be gotten rid of from our darling club. So there's news that Sancho might go to Juventus because Manchester United are close to agreeing a loan deal with Juventus with an obligation to buy. Juventus wanted an option. Like they might buy him, they might not buy him. But Manchester United are sticking to an obligation. Like you get him on loan, you pay most of his wages, and you must buy him at the end of next season. But I think they are close to agreeing a deal for £40 million. I think that's fair value. We need to cut our losses on the guy. We bought him for so much. He didn't live up to expectation. Yeah, we need to get rid of him now. Getting £40 million for Sancho next year, I don't think it's too much of a loss. He's played almost 2 years or so for Manchester United already. So yeah, leaves for Juventus, and that's a win-win for all parties involved. Juventus sold Chiesa to Liverpool. They need a right winger or a left winger, as the case may be. They get Sancho. Sancho wants to leave. Man United wants to sell. I mean, that's win-win for everybody. All right. Yeah. And okay, should I talk about the draws first before I dive further into the transfer dealings? Yeah. Okay. United have been drawn against Barnsley in the third round of the Carabao Cup draws, which was done yesterday. So, I mean, that's a very fair draw for Manchester United, being that obviously no shades that's against Barnsley, but they're not in the same categories. I mean, that should be an easy win. It should be a game where Manchester United rotates players, rests senior players. I mean, give minutes to some fringe players in quotes. So that's a very favorable draw for Manchester United. And the Europa League draws will also be done tomorrow. So we are looking forward to that. Manchester United are in pot one, as it should be. So we look forward to see who our opponents are going to be in the Europa League stages later in the year. Okay, let's go back to the transfer dealings. It's 24 hours to the end of the transfer window, and Manchester United are very active in the markets. They've been offering, more like auctioning players to numerous teams. Top of the list of these players are Lindelof and Eriksen. Manchester United want to get rid of Lindelof and Eriksen, and they've been, offering them to numerous teams today. Lindelof is expected to go to somewhere in Italy. We do not know where that will be exactly. Eriksen, I think the most likely destination for Eriksen is a return to Ajax. Yeah, because that looks like, yeah, he does the league that he would really thrive in. Not so much pressure. Ajax are a top team there, and yeah, he might have a little pay cut or something, but it suits him at least, pending when he retires. So Eriksen likely go to return to Ajax. Lindelof probably to Inter Milan or somewhere. I really do not know. But Manchester United are offering these two players to numerous teams in case they get a good deal for them. Today is Ugarte's announcement, and we're still waiting for that announcement. I know we're all excited because we've gotten our DM. There's been so many misconceptions about Manchester United signings. First, there was this notation that Ugarte was just a destroyer, an interceptor, a ball winner. But I mean, I took my time to watch a few clips on Ugarte, and trust me, he offers so much more than winning the ball. He has a fair range of pass. His ball progression is equally commendable. Yeah, he's not a Pogba-esque kind of player. He's not a Modric, but he moves the ball really well. He's not a what's the guys? What's this? He's not a Rodri. He's not a Busquets. But trust me, he's very good both in the attacking and defensive phases of the field. I mean, there was a what's the word? The comparison charts for Ugarte and Declan Rice. I mean, he won on almost all the criteria that was used in that comparison. So, I mean, Manchester United fans should really be glad we've got a marquee signing on our hands, and I'm sure the team is definitely going to be improved as a result of this signing. So, we await the confirmation or the announcement of the deal much later today. And like we all know, McTominay has landed in Italy for his medicals and all that stuff. We wish him all the best. I mean, he's one player that gave all his best to the club every time he came on the pitch. All right, Manchester United are looking to wrap up some late deals. Yeah, there's rumors that we're looking at Rabiot as a free agent to shore up the midfield. We're also looking at Hermoso, a defender, a free agent also. Then there's two rumors, I would call them rumors for now, that really interest me. Is the Gutierrez deal from Girona. I mean, that is a very fine deal if Manchester United can pull it off. Gutierrez, young left back, promising player. I mean, if we get this guy, our summer will go from an 8 to a 10 over 10 immediately. No arguments. So I really hope that deal comes through between now and tomorrow. Yeah. One other news that has popped up today is Manchester United looking to hijack the Andre deal from Wolves. Wolves have agreed a deal with Fluminense for the midfielder, a young defensive midfielder, Andre, for I think about £21 million or so. But there's news that Manchester United are looking at hijacking that deal, probably offer a little more and sneak, don't just swoop in for the player. I'm sure the player would really want to come to Manchester United compared to going to Wolves. No offense, but it's Manchester United. Well, Manchester United. But yeah, Manchester United, if they get Andre, is also going to be a big steal and a major improvement in our defensive midfield compartment, because Casemiro, like it or not, is going to the end of his career. He might still get to leave this year, but we do not know about that for certain. But I'm pretty sure Manchester United will look to offload Casemiro next summer at the latest. So we do not want to put all our eggs on yeah, all the weight of the club or the weight of that department on Ugarte's shoulder. We really want to get a young Andre to, understudy, maybe not understudy, but compete for places because he's not so much younger than Ugarte. Ugarte is just 23. So, I mean, having Ugarte and Andre on our books as our defensive midfielders is going to be a very, very interesting one. All right, so that's all for the show today, and I want you to, on your way out, drop a like on this video if you like our updates. And yeah, it's also a way to encourage me to do more for the channel, and it's also as a way of making YouTube's algorithm to suggest these videos to many more Manchester United fans that might be interested in content like this. All right, so yeah, I really appreciate that. Thank you for tuning in, and if you're jumping on this channel for the very first time, do well to subscribe. You really do want to be a part of this community and turn on post notifications for our posts going forward. All right, till then, till the next one, have a great day and stay winning.